Most John Deere tractors don't die from hard work. They die from bad repairs. If you want your tractor to last decades, avoid these 5 costly mistakes. These are the errors that cost farmers thousands every single year. Too many John Deere owners guess and throw parts at problems. If your tractor won't start, replacing the starter or injectors without testing wastes money. Most of the time, the problem ain't the part. It's wiring, fuel flow, voltage drop, or dirty grounds, said a seasoned mechanic. Test first and diagnose, don't guess. Always check the fuel system before swapping parts. Make sure the fuel shutoff isn't closed. Inspect the filter for dirt or water, and look for cracked or collapsing fuel lines. Bleed air from the system, and if possible, check fuel pressure. Check your battery voltage. 12.6 volts with the engine off. No less than 10 volts while cranking. Clean battery terminals, follow ground cables, and eliminate rust or loose bolts that kill voltage. Never skip diagnosis. Test before replacing anything. Paint or rust on ground connections can block voltage, so always clean them. Remember, green paint doesn't make your tractor immune to dumb fixes. Mistake number 2. Skipping basic maintenance. Most John Deere engines don't fail, they get neglected. Oil changes skipped. Fuel filters never touched. Coolant? Nobody even looks at it. Then one day it overheats, loses power, or wipes a bearing, and suddenly the tractor's junk. Let's fix it. Maintenance is boring, breakdowns are expensive. Basic stuff that saves engines. Change engine oil on schedule. Swap fuel filters before they clog. Check coolant level and condition. Blow chaff, dust, and junk out of the radiator. Inspect belts and hoses for cracks or slack. Filters and fluids are cheap. Engines ain't. Mistake number 3. Running cheap filters and wrong fluids. Not all filters are created equal. I've seen cheap hydraulic filters collapse and starve pumps. I've seen the wrong oil wipe out valves and seals. That damage don't show up today, it shows up months later. Let's fix it. Run the right stuff. Smart fluid and filter rules. Use the correct oil weight for your climate. Run Deere spec hydraulic oil or a quality equivalent. Don't mix random fluids. Avoid no-name filters with flimsy media. Change filters every time you change fluids. A $20 filter can wreck a $2,000 pump real quick. Mistake number 4. Ignoring electrical grounds. Most John Deere electrical problems are ground problems. Rusty frame grounds. Loose battery cables. Paint between connections. Sensors, ECUs, starters, they all need clean grounds to work right. Let's fix it. This fix costs almost nothing but saves a ton of headaches. Ground fix steps. Pull the ground cables off. Sand the contact points down to bare metal. Clean terminals with a wire brush. Tighten everything solid. Add dielectric grease to keep corrosion away. Clean them shiny. Tighten them down. Electricity hates resistance. If you want your diesel engine to last, avoid the common mistake of working it too hard when it is cold. Many people make this error without realizing the consequences. Cold diesel engines hate heavy loads. When you fire up a diesel and immediately start working, you are forcing cold oil and cold metal to handle stress they are not ready for. This is a recipe for trouble. Going straight to full throttle right after startup is a fast way to shorten your engine's life. That's how you shorten engine life in a hurry, said an experienced mechanic. The engine components need time to warm up and be properly lubricated. To protect your engine, idle for 3 to 5 minutes after starting. Let oil pressure stabilize. Do not hammer the throttle right away. In cold weather, use a block heater and load the engine gradually. Remember, warm engines live longer. Give your diesel the care it needs for a longer, healthier life. Before you grab a wrench, follow the real mechanic's order for John Deere repair. Start by checking fuel flow to ensure your tractor is getting what it needs. Next, inspect the battery and all grounds for clean, tight connections. Move on to filters, making sure they are clean and unclogged. Then check fluid levels like oil and coolant. Only after these steps should you look at individual parts. Guessing, remember, diagnosis saves money, while guessing burns it. Taking a systematic approach means you avoid unnecessary repairs and wasted dollars. Real mechanics always diagnose before turning a single bolt, and so should you. Avoid the most common John Deere repair mistakes. Do not guess at the problem. Never skip regular maintenance. Do not cheap out on parts, as quality matters. Always check your grounds, since ignored connections cause headaches. And never abuse a cold engine. Let it warm up for long-term reliability. If this advice helped you, subscribe to Farm Fix Nation Official. We fix tractors the right way. No face cam, no dealer nonsense. Repair, restore, and keep your machine running strong with honest, practical advice you can trust.